Hello, and welcome to episode 84
I think I look good.
of Baron von Schnitzelgrćeben's exciting BSing with the Baron. I've got a very special guest today for you. This here is Stan Solid and his cohort, Stripes.
What up?
So, you two are a very dynamic cop duo. What would you say is your typical beat? What do you do when you're out fighting crime on the streets?
We bust ass and we bust heads. If there's crime to be get, then the shit is how we hit.
If you had to choose between busting an ass or busting a head, which one do you choose?
Well, listen, buddy. I asked the questions around this.
Well, if you
motherfucker.
have a choice, is it the butt or the head?
I would say it's the butt.
All right, so you're definitely after the butts. So all
Because
the
the ass
criminals wear
kicking
butts.
is where the grin and shitting is.
Well, you two have created quite a splash on the policeman scene out there. What's the backstory? How did you first meet up with Stripes?
It's a long story. He was a puppy. He was stranded. He needed help. I picked him up. He had a girlfriend. I was lonely. And the rest I can't tell you.
Really? So it seems like you may have a slight double standard on bestiality. I know there was a really high-profile case with a politician lately. Is that something you condone?
Hey, motherfucker. I asked the questions around here.
Well, all right. You heard it from him. He asked the questions around here. So I have heard a rumor, and maybe you can confirm this for me. Is Stripes a good dog?
Good. Stripes, are you going to answer that? That's what the
Ooh.
fuck I thought.
Well, that's a little bit racy. This here is a family show. So, what is one really memorable case? Is there one perp that stands out in your mind?
I think it was the time that I had to bust out of the joint.
So you were busting out of the joint yourself. Was there a perp that put you there? I mean, were the
Hey, motherfucker, I asked the questions. You said this interview was going to be you asking me questions and me getting to answer them if I wanted to. I don't need this. Me and Stripes don't need this.
But our viewing audience wants to know, what's the real story? What's the real dirt?
I'll
What
tell
put
you what
Stan
your viewing
Solid
audience
behind
wants
bars?
to know. They want to know, are we busting the crime or is he doing the time? That's what they want to know, Mr. Interviewer.
Wow.
Stripes,
I can see
we don't need this shit.
his reputation for doing things the hard way definitely continues here
I'm
tonight.
hot now. You got
So-
me hot. You come in my house, man, you going to ask me questions about what I'm doing and if I'm interviewing and if cops going to ask me if I snorted that cocaine.
So I do hear
Bro.
you have the record for the most perps
We don't need
busted and
this shit,
also
Stripes.
the most offenses yourself.
Stripe said, you better chill out, bro, because if
I
some
am-
heads going to get busted.
I am very chill, bro. I am quite chill. Would you like to high five?
Hey, bro, ask questions around here, motherfucker. So you need
you're-
to chill out.
Stan, you're leaving me hanging, Stan.
Hey, chill out, man. Chill
High
out.
five for the talk
Put
show
it down.
host?
Put it down.
But I need the high five.
Hey,
I'm very committed to this.
Stripes. Stripes said you put it down or you get beat up.
I feel like I'm about to do like the Star Trek Live Long and Prosper thing.
Is this an interview?
I'm white, so that
or is this
eventually
a-
happens
a
no matter what.
execution? That's what I'm going to find out.
No high five? You're going to leave me hanging?
Here you go, man. Touch it lightly. These sensitive.
Oh,
There you go, bro.
right. I got the high five from Stan Solid. So that is the hand that has busted the most
He said,
perps.
pay me to touch me.
So
That sounds like a crime.
interesting. Yes. Was that what you maybe spent time behind bars for? Was paying to get touched?
You know what, Mr. Interviewee? You ask a lot of goddamn questions.
Well, we did pay you to be on the show. I mean, we paid you in Skittles, but it's still a payment.
That's besides the point. And maybe the check was good and maybe the check wasn't.
Well, to get this more back on track in the interview here, here's something I'm sure a lot of our viewing audience has been very curious about ever since one of your latest cases. Do you enjoy sniffing women's undergarments?
I knew this was going to come up.
It's kind of all over the news right now, Stan.
I'll tell you this much. I did not even know what her name was, let alone to find out if I asked her out or not.
But the actual undergarments in question said, to stand solid, heart, Tiffany.
Hey, Mr. Interviewee. Me and Stripes don't need this. You can't come into my house and be accusing me of sniffing panties and acting like you're going to come in and act like you're going to tell me what it is that I did that they caught me on camera doing.
So are you still insisting that those photographs of you wearing said panties with a half-open bottle of vodka standing on top of a roof are falsified?
America, I tell you what, you can come back, you can check me, check the records, ask Stripes, ask him where we was at, and he's going to tell you we was at my grandma's house playing bingo.
What about that picture
With
of your
Mrs.
grandma
Daniels.
in those same panties standing on that same roof sharing that bottle of vodka?
You can bet that.
So you deny all of this. What about that infamous game of
Hey,
Parcheesi?
Mr. Interviewee, we got a little game me and Stripes play. It's called Smackdown on the Asshole.
I have a feeling that I am being considered the asshole right here, so I'm going to switch it back over to some more positive
You
things.
want that?
What does it take to
Can't
keep
cover.
your
Mr.
beard?
Interviewee.
Would you feel like your beard is an intimidating factor for perps?
You know what, buddy? We got a place that we call Idaho beats the ass in my hole. And you know what that means? That means you better ask me another question that don't end up with me beating you up.
Interesting. Is it because Idaho is
Stripes,
somewhat shaped like
this
a penis?
cat. We ain't got to do this, man. America, this ain't even true.
No, alleged.
The cat came here, he was asking funny questions right off the top.
The photos are alleged. The DNA evidence is alleged.
can't
The
prove
fingerprints found
nothing.
on the scene is alleged. So
You know what?
I just have one
I
more
think
question.
I'm getting.
What
Ask me one more question, Mr. Interviewee.
What do you feel about being homosexual with three-legged felines?
Yeah, this is how I feel. You know what? I ask the questions around here, motherfucker.
Oh shit! Oh, I deserve this. You get what you wanted, Grandpa. Are you happy?